One of the things I realize is that in this day and age, there never is a wrong answer for anything. Everyone has an opinion. Everybody wants to sit up and tell you what they think about the latest fashion, about the latest sports team, about the latest cosmetic product that's out there, who's their favorite actor. Everyone has got something to say about something. And you know what? So do I. I think that most movies today are pure, unadulterated shit. And why do I say that? Because I look at the fact that gender politics, religion, social issues have clouded and have contaminated the art of filmmaking. Nobody wants to make a good movie anymore. Everybody wants to sit up and try to push their agenda with their films. And most of the time, they forget the one essential thing you're supposed to remember when you're actually creating a movie, which is you got to tell a compelling story. If the story is not compelling, people will not watch the film. It's as simple as that. Charlie's Angels failed because of the fact that you have Elizabeth Banks who decided that she wanted to play Bosley. Bosley was never a woman, not in the TV show, not in the remake with Bill Murray, but all of a sudden because she wants to push feminist gender politics, she had to make Bosley into a woman. Which, truthfully, I have no problem with her turning Bosley into a woman, but like I said, you have to create a compelling film. If your motion picture is not compelling, nobody's going to watch it. That's the bottom line. The same thing could be said about other multiple films that are out there. Some of these remakes, Terminator Dark Fate was another example of exactly what I'm talking about, where you have gender politics and illegal immigration advocacy superseding the ability to tell a compelling story. I don't understand with the Terminator why they keep telling the same story over and over and over and over again. How many times are we going to see the story of this savior who is saved by somebody sent from the future to save them in order for them to be the savior of the entire world? We saw this with Terminator 1. We saw this with Terminator 2, Judgment Day. We saw this with other movies, with the Terminator 3, all right? Terminator Genesis. But with Terminator Dark Fate, it's a repeat of the same thing, except the twist is now it's pushing feminist propaganda and illegal immigration advocacy. I would prefer them go back and take the approach they did with the Christian Bale movie, which is tell the story in the future. We haven't seen that. They refuse to do that, and this is the end result. So with everything I just said, I am explaining to you all why exactly these movies tank at the box office. No one cares about your political views. No one cares about your politics. No one cares about your advocacy. The only thing people care about is seeing a good story. If you put in a good story, then folks will watch it nonstop. And they won't complain. They'll come back for more and more and more and more, like a fat kid who eats chocolate cake. But you guys don't seem to get it now, do you? Entertainment is not supposed to be about you and trying to indoctrinate me with any perverted viewpoint that you have. Or maybe it is I'm the crazy one. Because I sometimes go off and advocate things that I find to be important as well. So I guess that would make me the hypocrite and the asshole in this situation, but I digress. Anyway, this is me and Roz Rants, and I will talk to you soon. Ashe.